Hi everyone, my name is Julia Tang and I'm a physical therapist at Breakthrough. I'm here today with the top 2 exercises that I like to give to runners to improve their running form and performance. The first exercise I call an isometric lunge with rear knee extension. So you're going to get in a lunge position, and this can differ depending on how flexible you are, but you want to kind of tuck your hips under like a dog tucking its tail between its legs, come down into a lunge. You're going to hold this knee at the same angle, and you're going to straighten and bend the back knee. So it's an isometric lunge, hold in the front, rear knee extension. So your knee is extended. So you should see and you should feel your glute working to extend that knee. Also you feel your quads working to control the bending. And you should get a little bit of a hip flexor stretch in the front of this knee as you straighten and then bend. So when you straighten, you should feel more intense stretch. So make sure to keep your hips level. And then we'll repeat on the other side. So same thing, other foot in front. You're going to drop down into that lunge. Make sure your hips are a little bit tucked under, and then straighten and bend that back knee. So I typically go for sets of about, depending on how well you can keep the form, the sets can be as low as 6 repetitions and as high as up to 20. But the most important thing is form. If you start to feel yourself coming out of the lunge or dropping or slumping, it's time to stop. So try and get sets of good repetitions in. Form is important. And so you're really trying to activate this glute and also get a little bit of a hip flexor stretch. This is important because when you're running, you have to be able to use your glute in an extended position to push off behind you. So that's the first one. The second one, you'll need a wall or a tree or something to lean your hands up against. I'm going to use a wall here. So it's called a triple extension heel raise. Triple extension single leg heel raise. So you're going to back up a little bit so your body's at a bit of an angle, and you can change the angle based on how hard you want to make this exercise. You bring one knee up towards your chest, keeping your body straight, and then raise up on your toe. So it's called triple extension because your hip, your knee, and your ankle are all extending here, getting longer, or straightening. And so I really like this one because you have to get a lot of propulsion from your calf muscles in running. And this is kind of the body angle you want to be at when you're running, because you don't run straight up. You want to lean with a slight forward body angle. So we'll start with the other leg, or we'll do the other leg here too. So hip, knee, and then ankle extending. So it's a triple extension, single leg heel raise. To make it harder, you just back farther away from your wall. So same rules apply here for the number of reps. You only do as many as you can do while keeping good form. If you start to bend your knee to get yourself up, or if you just drop down to the ground without control, it's time to take a break. So controlled up, controlled down. Okay? And that was my top 2 exercises that I like to give to runners. Hope that helped you. Thanks for joining me.